Yeah, there's a smoke. Someone set up the smoke detectors literally right when I went live, so you can probably hear that going on right now. That's not me though. So hey Lola, what's up? Yeah, unless I get a door knock, I'll just keep this live going. Hey Cat Eyes. Yeah, so I made a good decision to a way of avoiding all the fuckery kinda is just to sleep through it. So it's been a pretty good strategy so far. Um yeah, you can probably hear that right now. Wait, I don't know if there's a fire going on. Is there a fire? Is there an actual fire? People are freaking out. Yo, if this is a fire, this is how I go. I'm live streaming during fire. Oh, hear the fire trucks coming. Oh no. I heard something about a heater. If they ask, I'll just say it was a drill. Thought it was a drill. I just don't watch. That works too. Yeah, it's subscribe from all that stuff going on. Nobody got time for that. Better be doing that raid. Put the link down. You got a fire here. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Definitely my dad. I think it's a very important thing to instill like right and wrong and everything, and having like a real sense of it. And I really feel that's what my dad did. I think the firefighters are here. They're using the situation. See, that was from the bomb. We actually had a bomb. Actually, I shouldn't say bomb. I'll get a door knock. I heard the raid was 25 hours long. The raid? Toe used to call me that a million times. Well, I kind of hated it. Yeah, I mean, is anyone kind of just like drop like I don't know, losing like interest and everything going on? It's just like it's just kind of got so ridiculous. It's like not even like there's certain lives and panels like I fucks with, but I just think like I don't know, like a lot of the panels been going on are just like it's just too ridiculous. It's like too much toxic negative energy to want to subject yourself to it. All right, so if you stop hearing that annoying noise, then we survived the fire. Can you guys hear it? Video comp for world first, and no hint at to do it, but after that, it's not nearly that long. Everyone take the summer, get outside more. Yeah, so you guys can hear it. Live fire alarm. Yeah, probably someone just like cooked or something like that. I don't know. I like the fall better than the summer. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just like rack up as much catch as I can, and like they'll be on locals. Like it'll either be like on the supporters one, but it'll be like every other one will be free, but they'll be just live. All right, so it's done. Someone probably just set something up. They shut it off. Bolton's favorite season. Humidity is a killer. Yeah, so it's off now. That's quick. Yeah, this happens like literally all the time. So it's like you hear it after, like a buzzing sound in your head. Starting to get very tired of things going on in the moment. I have IRL stuff as well, and I'm sure gonna be out of the community for a while. Yeah, and it's just like I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of getting stupid. Like there's kind of just no point to it. Like it's just kind of like an echo chamber of degeneracy. And I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Like I think debating things, like having like a legitimate argument about things, that's good. But I just think it's like people are just almost acting like they're in middle school now, like it's full grown adults on panel. I don't know if there's much value to that. I'm gonna connect my phone to my internet connection. Wait, where in the world have you been? Um, yeah, weeks got to get back into it. I need a wild catch. That's what Massachusetts needs. Disagreeing without being disagreeable can be tough. Yeah, and I kind of remember it would be fun. We would like question people, like cross-examine certain things, and then we would get somewhere, and But now it's just like it's just hard to even I want to fucks with it. Honestly, I really don't. Like, I see the highlights, and I'm just like, imagine how bad the whole panel was. Disagreeing without being disagreeable can be tough. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, basically, I think the last stream I remember being on was Cat Eyes. And then yeah, I went to sleep like very shortly after that. I was on the road, and then I came home, and then I just like went right to sleep. I woke up at like I've been waking up at like 8:30 and shit. Just want to get up. Yeah, so how the FCC? I know there's a confrontation between FCC and Cat Eyes, right? I think that's true. Let's actually see some highlights. Maybe fish tank. Let's fish tank the highlights. And I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily even blame like I mean, I wasn't kind of like necessarily blaming Tommy for like doing catch with Sam. I really just don't understand it. That's kind of my thing. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I asked that question. Cause like to a certain point, I'd straight people off. Yo, so what highlights should we play? We can play anything on the phone, and you'll hear it. It was a show of unity, I think, in the Cat Fireside. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, my thing is like if people just are of a certain way and they're like, I just rate them. I would just rate them off. I didn't necessarily like. That's why I like when I call for like a ceasefire. Like a ceasefire doesn't mean unity. A ceasefire means like, okay, maybe we should de-escalate it. Stop shooting each other every day. Or like hold back on, and then that's about it. But like, I don't know. Past a certain point, I just don't focus with certain people. See, I'm trying to go back. Okay, I'm not. I don't think I am subscribed on my Fireside channel. I think that was on my real MVCap channel. Maybe not Unity, but that opposites can work together. Well, it's not even opposites. It's more like people. I mean, people can be different. I respect the hell out of certain people that are like different. I guess, but it's more like when people are just like they knowingly just have like no principles or knowingly lie. Like they just have no credibility. I'm like that person's just a fucking loser. Like, and I don't fuck with them. Yeah, I think because I'm not subscribed on that channel, I remember it popping up on uh on was it my I don't even know. I'm not finding it. Oh, FCC confronts Cat Eyes. I found it.
How can you talk to kids without talking the whole goddamn community? Oh, keep it online, bro. Let's go, bro. Turn up the fucker, you know. I know you're not talking about me, Christy. I was just asking everybody on the panel if they supported that. No, Chris is definitely talking about you. How many people have you doxed, Ed? Anyone? Who have I doxed recently, FCC? I say recently. I'm saying, how many people have you doxed? I don't know. Why don't you name them? Well, you want me to name them? Yeah, go ahead. You're like you're king doxer, like Nunya's queen doxer, bro. And you want to talk about other people doxing people? Really? Huh? Y'all give me. You can count on one hand the people I've doxed. Go ahead and name them. Go ahead. Y'all give me some. I want to say you got no ground, dude. You doxed so many people, Ed. Wait. You got no ground. All you have is so many people. You don't have doxing people. Name any fucking people. Name them. Well, you doxed. I know you doxed a catching team, CPP West Virginia, right? Did I dox the CPP West Virginia? Did I dox both of them, the whole team? Well, you doxed one of them full on, head on, right? That's one. Who else? You probably doxed Nunya, I'm sure, a couple times. Oh, right? Negative Ghost Rider. Nunya was doxed. That was me. That was me. I'll take that one. That was me.
So much for the chill stream.
Yo, Locksmith, can you address bullshit, man? Can Locksmith address Frogger's? You're all a bunch of fake ass hoes. Let Frogger up on the panel. Let Frogger up.
People talking sexually about.
Drop the link for Frogger.
Yeah. Wrong, but it's okay to talk sexually about my mom.
Nobody said that's okay. You said that's okay, Frogger. Drop the link for Frogger.
When did that happen?
Yeah. Let Frogger up.
Frogger's welcome to come up, dude. Link is pinned.
Yeah. Good. Frogger, I'm literally gonna drive across the U.S. and fuck your mom in the ass if you don't shut the fuck up because you're going. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Hey, Kevin. Is Kevin here? I can't see. Yes, she is. I'm fucking blind.
So 2.5 minutes goes by and it's pretty much like nothing. So this whole thing is 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So now we're finally getting to living up to the title, I think. Let's see the confrontation.
Guys, why are you talking shit about me and letting people dox me in your chat, guys? Yeah. Frogger's fucking up here trying to.
I have nothing to say to you, trash.
Fuck you, bitch.
Why do you come
the question?
You fucking punk you?
Why are you letting people dox me in your chat, guys? Are you a doxer now? Are you queen doxer?
Who are you, FCC?
Are you queen doxer now? Is that what you become?
Who are you, FCC?
Is that what it's become, Cat Eyes?
Who are you, FCC?
You're queen doxer now, right, Cat Eyes?
Who are you, FCC?
No better than Nunya, huh?
Who are you, FCC?
Damn, this entire thing goes on for like 5 minutes. And it's just like, see what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't even want to listen to that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that's like a very high level debate, clearly. The debating the great ideas. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if that's what's gonna go on, like that's just like it's like it literally drains my brain. Like it drains. It's like you're Queen Duxer, or I don't know. So I don't know. I don't see anything accomplished yet.
See?
Yeah, you know.
Cat Eyes, your needle's stuck in the groove.
Exactly. Say something new. Say something original.
You're not original.
Why are you talking shit about me, Cat Eyes? What have I done to you?
Who's talking shit about who?
I asked you a question.
Wait, you talked a bunch of shit about her, so.
Exactly.
Locke, this has nothing to do with you, Locke.
How dare
I speak on my own fucking panel?
Exactly. Whose panel is this?
It's yours. It's yours, FCC. It's all you. Here, wait a minute.
Okay. We're going to do a music break. Hold on.
You go ahead and take over.
Let's do a music break. Cat Eyes, what have I done to you, Cat Eyes?
You tell me, FCC. Who's been going live calling me trashy?
Am I lying?
I mean, honestly,
yes, you're lying.
Really? Prove it. Guys, chill stream.
Bro, so like we're 4 minutes in, mostly in, and still like nothing accomplished. Like you've been talking shit. Well, you tell me. Well, you've been talking shit. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, and that's the thing. As far as like the pull up thing, like I know Meow would not see that to Frogger's face too. Like he's a very stand up dude. I talked to Frogger.
But I checked.
Like Meow just is just like a key, like tough behind a keyboard. Like definitely.
To discuss this before we.
Fuck you, Mark. Fuck you.
I just wanted to have. I literally said I wanted to just have a chill stream, put our differences aside, chill, mellow. Don't kill my buzz. Don't kill my buzz, bro. Don't kill.
So we got like incoherent drunkenness, stuttering, and just saying the same thing over and over. That's all I heard.
Buzz.
Okay, it's all about your buzz. I get it, bud. All right. Yeah, pipe down, Cat. Sorry, man. Well, Cat Eyes, you got to get your shit in order. If you want to come at me, you come at me correct, and you come at me directly. But all this passive aggressive bullshit, no, fuck you.
You want to come?
Don't even fucking. Nobody cares about you, Cat Eyes. Nobody cares about you.
Nobody
Nobody cares about you.
That's bad.
You're fucking has been. You has been.
Come at me. Fuck you.
You wouldn't let me in your chat. You banned me from your channel.
You're a liar. You're not banned on my
Fuck
channel.
you. I'm banned on your channel.
So like they're just mimicking each other at this point. Like what is going on? Fuck you. Oh yeah? Well, fuck you. Bet you didn't see that coming. So I guess this is a fight about quite literally nothing. Let's just see if there's any deets being unraveled in this last 2 minutes.
You're not. You're a fucking liar,
Prove it.
motherfucker.
Prove it.
You're all
Motherfucker.
on her channel.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I tried to chat in there. I couldn't chat.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Show the proof.
Yeah. The
You're weak, Cat Eyes. You're weak.
What did you go and say? Oh, that wasn't me, Cat Eyes. That was a fake FCC. I got the screenshot, bitch. Stop lying.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You went in Ed's and said that was a fake FCC in Cat Eyes' chat. It wasn't me.
It's a quick question. There's a girl in the chat and chuckles asking about FTK. I don't think she knows that he passed away untimely, so we all miss him very much. He was a good guy. We miss him.
He's dead, bro. He's
What
dead.
a lie, huh? Ain't it?
Yeah. Good luck, Cat Eyes.
Yeah,
Good luck
look
to
at
you.
what Chrissy said. It was not
Your people.
Exactly, Chrissy. I know
Whatever.
it wasn't FCC.
There's that your people shit again. I've heard that
Yeah.
so much tonight. You people, your people.
Yeah.
Well,
Cat Eyes has been drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. What does that mean?
She's been drinking the Kool-Aid. The fucking CPP Kool-Aid.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard it from multiple people tonight.
Does it feel good,
You,
Cat
your
Eyes?
people.
What does your people mean? That's a good question.
Drinking that.
While you're drinking. While you're drinking and smoking.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Arizona. Hey,
You should be dead. You should be dead if you're drinking.
who's sending everybody?
All right. So what are the chances in the last 15 seconds of this video I'm playing there's going to be anything of substance discussed?
Look at the guy in the chat down there trying to flirt with a girl he never seen. It's sad. The bad never seen the female.
She don't have vitamin C, Mike. Vitamin C.
Wow. Yeah. So that was about nothing. As So yeah, I mean, my thing is I don't mind even like a confrontation or an argument or drama, but like now the reason why I'm just like unsub from all this is like if you're gonna have an argument or like a conflict of something, it should be about something. You know? I mean, like it just literally was about nothing. Like nothing was established. Like drunk people rambling and repeating the same thing they said to them back. Like I know you are, but what am I? Like you're fake. Well, you're fake. It's like, are people gonna stick their tongues out at each other now? Like I don't know. Yeah, so like I remember back in the days where it would be like panels and people would be able to press each other on like details, and you know there would be like something established or some point to be made, or maybe like something like even if it was like it was passionate, it was like arguing with each other, like it would be interesting because it would be like something of substance discussed. But this is just like this is not interesting. It's literally boring. Like it got to a point where like it got I feel like there's like a drama meter where once it becomes about no substance and just like I don't like that person. So I'm just gonna call them a poopy head. Like that's just not interesting. Like give me something good. Like I like it needs to be worthwhile. So I can definitely say whatever I think I had some weird dreams. I'm not sure if I remember it, but that was more substance than what I just heard. Than the entire 4 hours on panels. And dreams technically are very like instant. Apparently, it's like an electrical signal in your brain, so like happens like in a second, like very quick. But that is way more substance than anything I've heard on that panel. That sounds like a rundown towny bar where people are just yelling at each other. Fuck you! No, fuck you! Yeah, I mean, come on now. The FCC is the worst at formulating arguments. You just attacks people's personality. It's not even that. Like literally, it's about. It's not even about like I can't even give it that like an ad hominem. Like it was literally about nothing. Fuck you because you said fuck you to me. Like what have I ever done to you? Like and then it was established like that he called her trashy. So I mean that would be it. And then he's like, well, is it true? And then like, well, you are trashy. It's just, oh no, bro. Like, shit. I mean, we can like if we're gonna like my thing is like if we're gonna even have like a drama panel, like it's got to be worth the while. It's got to be worth the salt. You know, like it's got to be good. And apparently there was like a good amount of people that like tuned into that, and I'm like, I don't know. I just would see it. I mean, I'm a very argumentative person. I think the word is argumentative person, but I slept through that shit. Negative energy exhausts the mind in degrading ways. Laughing, positive energy is so healthy. Research it. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, even when I was like replaying it, I could see how people would even tune out with that because I'm like replaying basically two adults yelling at each other about literally nothing. Like, you know, it's been a lot of times where like I'm kind of like waiting to be pressed on things. Like I'm like, all right, so if someone really wants to make a point against me, like make a point against me, I'm right here. But that doesn't happen. Like there's like people aren't even making any points anymore. People just kind of go on their own panels, they'll say their own shit, and nothing will be established. So please tell me how people don't know when they're on my IG. Case was that's so dumb. Don't even recognize that they put differences aside to do something good. Yeah, I mean, I would say, the catching of the predator itself, I think is just, unequivocally a good thing. But I mean, I think it's just weird. like the working together part. But other than that, I mean, that's like obviously that's a false conflation saying that's like a real argument. Like it's just like a false conflation saying like obviously I don't have an issue with them catching the predator. I just don't understand the collaboration. But that's literally it. So you can say like what I'm thinking in a coherent way. I don't know. I just thought that was like just full of nothing. Yeah, bad person out, just overrun by the corrupt majority. It's just the government. I think we got to bring back like good panels where actually are like we can be like passionately arguing with each other. You can even get tense, but it would be about something again. You know, like I would actually be pressing you on something, not just like you're a poopy head. Always question Sam's motives though. Yeah, and I can't even imagine that moment catching a pred. It's mind blowing how strong catchers are. Yeah, I mean something I remember is like in the beginning, like you get like a huge adrenaline, whatever. But now it's kind of like a Tuesday when I do it. Like I don't have that same feeling anymore. You really do lose it over time. Like maybe if you haven't done it in a while, but like you lose that feeling over time. Like just all the catches I've been on were so crazy that I just like me even knocking on a door, even if I'm like alone or whatever it is, or like doing a catch, like just like how the catches that have been going, like they're not really, they don't give me that adrenaline. I don't get that adrenaline rush. Don't move to harder shit, Ryan. Yeah, it's like drugs, you know. It's like I'm gonna do catches in the hood. I'm gonna pretend I'm there to rob them, and then I'm actually gonna say I'm catching them. Nah, it's a prank. It's a prank. SEC seems to have lost complete control of himself. It's sad to see someone suffer so bad publicly with substance abuse and a stable disposition. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, but it just seems like it's just a race to the bottom. Because it'd be like, I mean, like, people aren't even getting any W's or L's. It's just like, if you're even involved in that shit, it's just an L. The only way you have a W is if you sleep through that shit like you should. Like, the panel stuff, it's like, it's oversaturated. It's like an oversaturated lane of no substance. That's like what it turned into. Kind of like driving a car for the first time, but way bigger. Yeah. I think I remember like when I first wanted to go on a catch, I would be like, I want to go on a catch just to see a catch, and then it turns into you're actually catching, and just over time it does lose the same, it does lose the adrenaline. Like you don't really have it unless something crazy happens that like never happened before, but it would take a lot. Yeah, these are pretty good vibes. People are just kind of Father's Day. If you have a father, definitely say what's your father? Happy Father's Day. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, that side. It's hard to focus on objective when concentrate on BS. Yeah, I don't even see it as a sides thing. I think I kind of sometimes did it to describe what's going on, but yeah, I don't know what the answer to that is. Start to explain. We've been talking Spanish. I don't know Spanish. I can't follow it. Yeah, I think I'll throw the link down. I always throw the link. You're saying you're a great Ryan. She's saying you're a great guy, Ryan. They're talking shit about you, Ryan. Yeah, that's probably what's really going on. That's the thing. It's like I'm trying to even like cover like there was essentially like 3 hours long panels last night that went on. And I can't even cover it because I I can't point it to any substance. I all I can really say is a bunch of people yelled at each other. Yeah, I'm just playing. Yeah, like a bunch of people yelled at each other. And a lot of drugs were involved. A lot of drunkenness was involved. Um, it was just like a towny bar that fought each other. Like that's about it. There's nothing really I can say. I don't know. Anyone see DB? What's DB? I don't know what that is. I gotta learn Spanish. I keep forgetting what those monster things mean in chat. Someone explained, and then it just went one ear through another. And yeah, I have no idea. DB. No, DB. It's Savvy's client from the strip club. What? All right, and nobody wanna think about that, bro. Yeah, they said like something like they used to clock. I can't even saying it. I like so much secondhand cringe that even saying it, it's hard to even say it without cringing. Like I can feel like the resistance in me to not even be able to say it. DB has been searching for someone that can go 60 miles an hour around a pool. Yeah, so that like literally made 0 sense because even if you're falling from an airplane, you're not gonna go that fast. Like you need to fall out of like a 747, and you're not even gonna go that fast. So like you're gonna say like you can will yourself to go faster than you're falling out of an airplane. Like all of this shit just makes no sense. It's like the Twilight Zone, nothing's being established, and it's like even if we're arguing about stupid shit, like it's just gotta make some resemblance of sense. Fireside. She also said she was pimping out girl, so something random I want to share. Please everyone be careful this summer, walking through grass. Yellow jackets make hives in grassy areas sometimes. I almost had a deathly incident recently. So oh wow. I don't know what happened, but glad you're okay. Yeah, bee's been fucking with me. There was this one bee that just like kept I was trying to change the tire. It kept messing with me. They were trolls. I think the bees they know about the stream. They know about predator catchers, and they're like trolls in chat. I think that's what's true. But I'd sure to keep my eyes open. Brian had a battle with the bee on panel. Yeah, I did. It was bad. It kept coming back too. I'm like, I tried to hit it a couple times. I'm like, just go. Like I'm not doing anything to you. Like I'm gonna do the human shit over here. You can do the bee thing over there, and like I don't got I don't got anything for you. I really don't. They make hives on the ground, and yeah, they troll people. Well, I guess like they know they can get away with it because they're just like, I'm just gonna take my bad day out on a human because I know that I can get away with it. Because what are they gonna do? Arrest a bee for assault? I can't do that. The bees are plotting revenge. Community news: Tommy puts hit out on Ryan. Oh, send a bee after me. The bee was interfering with your cell service too, bro. Yeah, my cell. It was like literally once I would walk up to my car, it would just be no signal. So it was like if more than two things go wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna fuck up. Whatever that is. Urge to watch B movie intensifies. I vaguely heard of that. I don't know what that is though. The bee wanted content. The bee delivered. Yeah, bro. The bee wanted to start a prank channel. That's actually the best thing. Imagine if bees like in their own bee way like have like the internet and they're making pranking channels and that's just what's going on. We don't even know. Like they say they're intelligent, so I don't see why they couldn't do it. Bees are not real. They're feds. Yeah, well, they're annoying. Like they can spy on me, just don't be annoying about it. I love AAA, worth every penny. You don't need to know how to change a tire if you have AAA, you know. No, Ryan and James are aliens, not bees. Yeah, speaking of aliens though, like I heard this theory that whenever you walk into a room and you forget why you're there, that what actually happened is you walked into an alien and you caught an alien, and then they had to reset your brain, and then you forgot why, and then you just don't know. You're just in a room, you don't even know why you're there. So, something to think about. If we get Fireside, get the bee on panel. We need to interview them. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm not worried about like getting pulled up on by like a human. Like humans aren't really, I can predict them, but a bee, they can just like be assholes to you, like threaten to sting you, and just fly away with no consequences, none. So, like, I'm actually worried about them. If I get pulled up on a bee, that's a different story. Like humans are pampered, you know. I think bees like purpose in life is trolling. Like if I control like let's say a certain amount of humans, then they have succeeded. So I mean I've already explained this like a lot of times. So I think that like you working with Tommy based on like everything you said, basically saying like he like is this like possessed CP even. I just think it's weird. But I've made it very clear that as far as the outcome, which is the outcome of a predator being caught, is a good thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't really understand it because like you're essentially catching a pedophile with someone you thought possessed CP. And I think you allege was a child abuser. So I don't. Yeah, I mean, riddle me that one. I don't get it. So, yeah. Selbiel. Hey, Zulu. Zuzu. Yeah, I'm not really sound upset. I mean, I really don't understand the thinking though. Like based on what you said is true, and then working with that person, that just doesn't make sense. Unless you didn't believe it was true. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back to the decoying thing. I'm decoying right now. I got the app going. I got in contact with the pred leading. I screen captured everything of my last interaction. He's gonna be kind of like a younger pred. He's in college. Hopefully, I can catch him. I'm gonna try to get him on Snap, so I can keep him on the hook for a while. I think that'll be good. But I'm really gonna try to get him at the Marlboro. This dude would be from Framingham, and I don't like Framingham. Fireside, when can we show the catch where you was kidnapped? Can we premiere that one soon? Shit. I might just, you know what I might do? Since I can't really put out like an edited version, I might just straight up put out that on Rumble. Like, do you want me to just put it on Rumble? Because I think I can make that happen. Who wants me to put it up on Rumble? I think it's already on locals. But I could just, I think I'll just put it up on Rumble just for the memes. And Short Bus, happy birthday. He's now, Short Bus is like the oldest person on Earth right now. He's like 379 years old. Yeah, the predator catching, the kidnapping catch is kind of an example of what not to do. I was telling my mom about that catch the other day. Yeah, something weird is every time it went up, like it got posted, it didn't really do well. But I think I'll just put it on. I think I'm just gonna put it on Rumble. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a half psychological fear because like you are always warned about getting kidnapped as a kid, and then you kind of are living out that fear at the time, and then you know psychologically a little bit. But then I think the real issue is just like if he really kind of gets nervous, it could cause a car accident or something like that. Because it was kind of like if we're on the freeway for an extended period of time, that's kind of different. But that was my point in telling my mom about it. I don't know how did she react though? How do you react to that? Like yeah, some people got like that twisted. They tried to make a claim like I was saying it was kidnapped, but it wasn't. Like I was clearly talking about the as if I was a 14-year-old because I'm not a 14-year-old. So I don't know. People get it twisted. I'm not sure how you'd react to that. Like, how would you even tell that story? An adult that because here's like my unique position of my catches is most of the time it's like the point of a catch is they're there to meet a kid, right? And then instead of meeting that kid, an adult comes by and says, "Who are you here to meet?" But instead, it's like they see what they think is a kid still, and I have to like convince them I'm actually not a kid. So it's kind of like an extra hurdle. That kind of makes it weird when I'm interviewing them or catching them rather. My last catch, I had to actually say like I'm catching you, like I'm catching you, like and I said I wasn't 14. And he said, "Oh, you're younger." Yeah, he was a weird dude. Last catch was on it was in Framingham. Yeah, he did like he tried to. I didn't really actually have that long. I pulled away if I remember. Yeah, I would say it makes the interviews just kind of like the catch itself, like a little bit weird, kind of. But at the same time, it's like I'm not necessarily going up to a random person and being like, "Who you here to meet?" and being like, "That's the predator," because they're coming to me, basically. You know, like all my catches, like they're actually like they think like, okay, there's a kid, and then they go up to the kid, and I think they're meeting the kid. And I'll have like my phone down or something, and then we do the catch, and I convince them that I'm in fact not a 14-year-old. But the other guy didn't buy it. I need to show my ID. I get carded. Sometimes I feel like people aren't survivors have a different POV, so I'm always curious to get that POV from people. So. Yeah, if you remember the catch at that hotel one where he was like, I was like, you watch Chris Hansen? He was like, is that what you're doing to me? Bro, just admitted it. Oh shit, be on that? You on TV now? Damn. Perez got huge and just said she was thankful you're okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I ended up okay. It was a relief when, because yeah, I mean, I remember if you noticed at the end, it was kind of very like I wasn't sure if they got there in time, but I saw the car and I saw it was off, and I had a feeling they were in the car, and then it came out, and then they did the catch. But I remember I like questioned the predator for like maybe a minute after the catch, and then I just like my brain just went to sleep. I got like wicked tired. I don't know. I used all my mental energy on that catch. I'm thinking of titling like some of the catches like 14-year-old asks predator why he's there to meet them, and then people would be like thinking it's like a 14-year-old doing catches. Kid against predators. Kids against predators. Cap. I'll be the next Cap. Cap with a K. Actual 14-year-old. Adrenaline rush probably, and when it fades, your energy is completely gone. I mean, yeah, I just kind of remember being like, I mean, I remember it was kind of like a stressful situation based on like, just being in the car. Like if we're in the car, like that's kind of why I don't even like have an argument with people in the car. Because just like I've been in a lot of accidents, and I don't care like how tough someone is. Like you can always if you get into a car wreck, like on the freeway, you're going down. But other than that, I mean, it was just kind of. It was kind of like I guess it was like more psychological than anything. Like he was kind of like basically the human version of a spider, you know. Now we can't start over. I knew Ryan was Cap, the voice changer. Nah. Yeah, but I'll just put that on. Locals. I mean, not locals. Rumble as the kidnapping catch. I'll just call it the kidnapping catch because that's just how it's referred to. Yeah. Then when he was asked about like we're having a conversation, like he said he's into horror movies. Like I legit almost said, I feel like I'm in a horror movie. I'd like to thank Cam for screaming himself performing at local high school talent shows. What a winner. Yo, I legit saw, I think I did see that, like, in one of my subscriptions, like, because on my other channel, because, like, I was still subscribed somehow. Bro, that is cringe. Bro, everyone just sleep through that shit. Whatever panel's going on, like, pay no attention. Like, I'll even, whatever we need to do, like, there are just better things to be done. Like, even sleeping, because if you're sleeping, you can have like a weird dream or something, and then it can be insightful. Like you'll actually accomplish something. Hey Wolf, what's up? Yeah, I went with so it reminds me, I went to Wolf to Gravity Hill. That was pretty interesting. I want to go. I think there's like even better ones. Like that one is kind of was just like a slight Gravity Hill where it's like you're going. It gives you the illusion you're going up a hill, but you're actually going down a hill. So it's like if you put it in neutral, you'll go up. But there's like bigger ones. I think there was one like Kentucky or Kansas. I forget what one. But it actually like it's like a big hill. It looked like, and you're going up. I think sharing is educational, especially if you add your narrative, feelings, and thoughts throughout the entire catch. I could do something like that. I mean, I think I might be able to whip up something like that, even if I do it. Maybe I can maybe put something like that on YouTube. I don't know. Like I'll play like part of the catch, and I'll explain like exactly what I remember thinking, and then I'll play the rest. I'll play a little bit, kind of like a reaction video to my own catch. Oh yeah, and I will say I'm changing the intro. Like I think the visual isn't bad. And then you help out with that, but just the rap, I'm gonna do without the rap. It's like non-violent citizens, we standing tall, and we non-violent. You know, I think it'll be a better thing where it's like the old intro goes like didn't. Actually, we can play it if anyone remembers the old MV Cap intro. I could play it right now. It's from Koopa High, and I don't know why like a lot of people aren't like why a lot more like Koopa High was only like 585 like subscribers. Like he literally would help any catcher like with an intro or anything, and he doesn't have anywhere near the recognition he deserves in my opinion. Let me find it. I really could find it. Oh, right here. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it goes. That's the gist of it. I think I might still have the intro. Well, I think I have it. Let me see if it plays. Can you hear that?
What's that guy? Handicap. Non-bad person can BPA. Not vigilant. Handicap is not vigilant. So here's the thing. It's not a 14-year-old. You're here to see a 14-year-old on off the internet. That's sex. You have to easily knowledge. You barely explain the predator the situation after voluntary. We're journalists within the free press.
I said, should I have you journalism turn? Says you ain't no fucking 14-year-old. Never about 20. Guess what? That's not.
The mission of Empty Cap is to produce stories on online platforms about outsiders, or information, propaganda, people, law.
You know, a lot of folks who don't have ID, unfortunately. You show up to some time just to make sure even showing up with these beautiful cameras after any kind of conversation is have a sense of
Empty Cap will continue with this practice despite what law enforcement may or may not encourage or discourage.
All right, yeah, I don't know if you heard that too well, but yeah, I kind of want it to be like that. Yeah, I got a nasty Brett on the hook. I hope it goes through. I'm gonna try to get him to Snapchat. Like every time you hear that grinder sound, that's I'm interacting with him. I'm trying to get him to Marlboro. But then if I get it confirmed that Framingham just doesn't want me to do this, I'm gonna make sure I do a lot of catches there, and just expose them. Can you send that to me, Ryan? It's hard to hear. Oh, okay, my bad. So I was playing this whole time. It was hard to hear. Yeah, because I was playing it on my computer to my computer, and I guess it doesn't work that well. Yeah, definitely. Let me see if I think I'll send it through Slack. It'd be on Slack. Type in Slack. It'll tell me. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing is yeah, I guess we're discussing how the panels kind of nowadays they're kind of full of nothing now, and they're better off sleep through. And now we're talking about the gap intro. And before we were conspiring about bees, discussing the important issues. All right, so just a video. So can I attach a file though? Upload. Should be this. I think I got it. Just needs time to load. So it's giving me the circle. Yeah, once it does that, wasps are a no-go for me. I hate them damn things. Yeah, I think I'm allergic to bees, so I really gotta stay away from those. So at this damn airport. Yo, one time I brought a vape with me and I went to the smoke area or whatever and I got high as shit, man. Like, and I went on the plane before. It was a nice ride. Have fun say all the dads and all single moms who play both roles in their child life. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I can afford it, John. There's like $12 or something. Get your own time. Best thing to do is at an airport. Nah, I don't like drinking at all. That shit gets you like dizzy, and it's like not at all the feeling I want. Awesome, my third delay in a row. Well, I don't know. You could always do a chit chat from the airport. Let's go engage and then walk around people, and you know, people might be confused with what's going on, but it'll be more substantive than the panels that's been going on. Yo, literally the last night panel was like, it was like, fuck you. Well, oh yeah? Well, fuck you. This panel sponsored by fuck you. How many hours now? If it's more than 6 hours, they'll have to compensate you somehow. Yeah, that's true. I think that's true. If it's a delay, they have to like pay a shit ton. It's like more than your flight or something like that. Oh yeah, and then you got it. All right, thank you. Yeah, if you could like mix that with maybe like some of the visual or something like that, or like make that the intro, like yeah, that would be really cool. Try and get a quick grinder catch at the airport. Yeah, imagine having like losing a plane flight though because of a catch, but yeah, or imagine doing a catch in a plane. Doing a catch in a plane. Like how awkward that would be, because like after you, it wouldn't be like, all right, now you got to sit down for the next 5 hours as we land. Emergency landing because it was a catch. I mean, you probably use their Wi-Fi. Yeah, what airline do you fly in on? I think a better debate is like debate of the airlines. Like I flew American Airlines. It's basically like adults yell at, like they yell at you like you're like a kid on a field trip. That's kind of my experience of American Airlines. JetBlue's just been all like good every time. I've been kind of little JetBlue. I want to try a Delta just because, but I've been pretty little JetBlue. Yeah, I guess there would be no police and it would just be an awkward ride. I don't know how that would go. The air marshal will issue the arrest. You'll get like intercepted. I wonder how that would go. Like, I mean, it's only a matter of time before something like that happens. Like, what if you're like, you just have your decoy phone on? I can check my Slack. Yeah. And by the way, unless it says like NVCap, like this is my Rumble. Unless you see anything other than this one, it's not me. So this is my Rumble. But yeah, I'll put the kidnapping ketchup there. Yeah, what jurisdiction would that be? I heard this is like a crazy thing. I watched this thing Law by Mike, where he's a lawyer. He explains things. But like they explained what would be the legalities of if you were flying either internationally or whatever it is. Like who would be what nationality would that baby be from? And I would just imagine like okay, it would just be like whatever their parents are, right? You know, that made sense to me. Like there's no need to even make a video about this. But I found out it's like debatable. Like if it's on the ocean, it would be whoever manufactures the plane. So if Russians built the plane, that baby would be Russian. Like your kid would have Russian citizenship. But I think it is like whatever plane, like whatever country you're actually in or something like that. It's not as simple as you think. That's a weird thing to think about. So yeah, don't give birth on a plane. Yeah. I guess you have no choice then. But that's true, yeah. Like, alright, so hold on, check this out. Law by Mike. Birth on a plane. Okay, it's like a short. Watch this.
This baby was just born on a plane 36,000 feet in the air. So what country would it be a citizen of? The first thing we need to know is what country we're flying over.
Look, I see Big Ben.
That's a Statue of Liberty. Well, if that's a Statue of Liberty, then the kid would be American because we're flying over American soil. But if that is Big Ben, then it gets a little more complicated.
Look, just tell me we're flying over European soil, so my baby here can get fed.
Well, that's what's complicated because in the UK, it doesn't matter where the baby is born, but rather where the parents are from. So if you're not British, then neither is she. This is your captain speaking. We're flying over international waters. International waters? That could change everything.
Oh no, does that make my baby countryless? How will she enjoy the Olympics?
If a child is born over international waters and doesn't have citizenship anywhere else, then the child would be a citizen of wherever the plane is registered.
What?
So wherever the plane is registered.
Being born on a Safran plane can make you French. Airbus can make you German. Boeing could make you endangered. I'm just kidding. It'd make you a proud American.
What about this plane?
Looks like your baby is Russian. This baby?
Yeah, so that's crazy. I would just think like if you just happen to have a baby on the plane, it would be like, come on, it would be just your ethnicity. But no. Like legally speaking, no. Like I don't know if you could just get away with it. I don't know if it would be enforced, but like that's how it would play out. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. I do believe in that positive. Tom, if you don't mind me asking, when you had the main CP channel with 300,000 subs, what was the best month from ad revenue? Before it got nuked. Maybe they'll see that on that one site still. And my last check when they screwed me was like, wasn't my best, but never got it. Was trending for like 13 or 16. So 13 to 16,000. That's something. Biggest was like 12, second biggest like 7 or 8. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've seen the numbers on channels like that. I'm not saying I'm a part of the numbers, but I've seen the numbers. Yeah, so my plan, like how I want to do it is I want to make it so that all that, like my locals right now is only $2 a month, and if you buy into it yearly, it's $18. So what that means is for an entire year you can get it for $18. So basically that equates to $1.50 a month. And what I'm thinking of doing, and if it works out, is I would actually put all of that free on the website, but they would just be ads. And maybe if you like subscribe to the website, there wouldn't be ads, but then that kind of would defeat the purpose. I don't know. I'm just thinking of that, but that's how I'm thinking of doing it. Make it so that not only the information is available for free, but like you can even see anything, and then it just really runs on ads, and that just keeps me catching. Yeah, so it's mvcap.locals.com. My next catch is gonna be on so like basically how it works is like every other catch. It's either gonna be on the free locals, or the paid locals. Well, actually, probably use MateBot. But yeah, that's just but that's just keep predator catching going, because I don't mind yeah, and basically and how mvcap.press will work is, I think the most important part is the information, so you'll know exactly where a predator is that I catch. You'll know all about the story, the situation. And then kind of like a bonus before the catch is like released yet, then I guess eventually you'd be able to see the video. USA Today article 615, predator catchers cover the USA live streaming their brand of vigilante justice. I don't really understand what you're saying. What do you mean? Yeah, we're not vigilantes. Like it really is investigative journalism. I don't care how hard we have to fight for that title. Like that's really true. Do we have a link to that? Oh, that's like a USA newsletter thing about predator catching. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, but the best thing is like if I can just make it so I can dedicate my full energy to predator catching and just make it so it's like modestly monetized. That's really like my dream, honestly, just to be able to do that. That would be very helpful. That's like best way to support it. They wouldn't even need to join the $1.50 a month or $2 locals. It could just be just send through an ad at best. Yeah, maybe I could read it. I didn't expect to be live this long. I thought this was going to be a dead live. Well, actually, I can't watch. For some reason, I can't watch my own lives if I'm on the channel. I have to be on my personal. For some reason, I can't watch. Predator catchers cover the USA, live streaming their brand of vigilante justice. USA Today found evidence of predator catchers' stings in about 3/4 of U.S. states in recent years. They are everyday citizens intent on catching people they believe would abuse children. So already, I'm like, what evidence of this? Like, we put our shit out. So it's like, it's not a finding. I mean, like, type in predator on YouTube, and that's the evidence. Like, we put our shit out. The confrontation starts with a simple question: what are you doing here? In video after video posted by groups across country, a version of that question is posed to a panicked man who, according to the makers of the videos, expected to meet a child he'd sent sexual messages to online. The men soon learn they were tricked, not by the police, the FBI, or law enforcement of any kind, but by a complex decoy operation set up by the so-called predator catchers, essentially modern-day iterations of the early 2000s TV segment To Catch a Predator, tailor-made for the social media age. The videos are made by everyday citizens intent on catching and shaming people they believe would abuse children. Some confrontations are live streamed, others are posted online in edited videos. Predator catchers seem to be nearly everywhere. USA Today found evidence of their stings in about 3/4 of U.S. states in recent years. No formal national organization links them all. They operate a ragtag network. I have no idea what that means. If anyone else knows what ragtag network means, I don't know what that means. Of like-minded people spreading their brand of justice to a massive social media following. Some formally organized, including the nonprofit Bikers Against Predators, which works with volunteers to set up operations across the country. Other individuals in small groups are active in their local communities, like Musa Harris, known as the Luzerne County Predator Catcher in Pennsylvania. Still others are social media influencers who film confrontations with their targets in public places. On social media, the predator catchers are cheered on by people glad to see alleged sexual predators exposed. Some experts and law enforcement officials, however, have a more conflicted view. So here, it's like always the same story, by the way. Oh, loosely held together. Okay, that's what ragtag means. I don't want to dox here. I'll just say the first name. Xavier, a founder of the group Perverted Justice that worked with Dateline NBC to produce Catch a Predator, told USA part of the driving force behind today's self-governing predator catchers has changed. Oh, okay, so we're gonna get to the we do it for clout thing. Because they just know that what's in the minds of everyone doing this. They say there's like so many predator catchers that do it for like so many reasons, but they just know what our motive is. There seems to be more of a motivation nowadays to expose these guys to enhance an individual's social media stature than there is to build an organization that can work with police and get arrests. See? Like, same shit, different day. Times have also changed. When he started out, said few laws were on the books prohibiting the online grooming of children. Today, modern-day groups run up against a complex landscape of laws that don't always support their operations and face the ire of police and prosecutors at odds with their methods. You don't have a criminal justice system in the United States where vigilantes or citizens investigate crime, said Indiana prosecutor Eric Hoffman of Delaware County. Eric Hoffman of Delaware County. So that's the expert in this story. Doing what's necessary. See, it's another hit piece. Doing what's necessary. Those who identify as predator catchers say their motives are pure. They want to expose who prey on children. We want to catch the sickest of the sick. We want to catch the worst guys, said Bikers Against Predators. President Robert, who goes by the name Boots online. See, they're doxing him, too. They're worse than fucking the community. They just dox the shit out of predator catchers. Predator catcher operations have been credited with arrests all across the country, including recently in Winchester, Indiana, Albany, Oregon, Lower Burrell, Pennsylvania, University City, Missouri. Bloom and his team of about a dozen volunteers have been confronting and catching predators since 2021. The goal, he said, is to make communities aware of potential predators among them and deliver solid cases to law enforcement. Out of roughly 300 investigations, he estimated about 1/3 have led to successful court cases. But that's the thing. I mean, like, we'll do our shit, we'll do our job, And if a DA sits on their ass and doesn't do anything, how's that our fault? Our mission has always been to spread awareness to the community. And our videos do that pretty easily, Bloom said. At the same time, we want them to face justice and pay for these crimes. Even if their efforts don't result in criminal charges, some predator catcher groups say the exposure and shame of alleged offenders is worth it. Wait for the headpiece. The way I see it, the justice system is not doing what it needs to be doing as far as locking up these guys and giving them actual sentences. This is the founder of wow, they love doxing predator catchers. Told the Indianapolis Star. So us exposing them is the next best thing to people can at least know that these guys are predators. Others push back on the notion they are motivated by internet fame. To me, it's not about anybody knowing what I'm doing. Austin, who runs... their first and last names every time I'm reading. Who runs Bedford Predator Patrol in Indiana, previously told Indianapolis Star it's about making the world safer for our kids. This is a long article, a lot longer than I thought. Let me just see how long it is. So this is actually, wow, this is a long one. All right. What happens in a typical video? Dozens of videos live streamed or posted to video platforms such as TikTok and YouTube document the predator hunter process. Videos often rack up hundreds of thousands of views and can last as long as an hour or more. Every operation is distinct, but the framework follows a familiar pattern. In the days or weeks leading up to a confrontation online, decoy profiles are set up on dating apps or through social media platforms appearing to be those of young children. Then the predator catchers wait for their friend requests and messages to roll in. When a target turns a conversation sexual and wants to meet with a decoy, a time and place is set, often at a public place such as a store or gas station. Bloom said it's important to let the target lead the conversation to avoid the appearance of baiting them, which can hurt evidence in court. The videos, yeah, so it's like literally they're saying that they care about the case and they care about court, and they do it in a way. So like, why wouldn't they just do it? Why wouldn't they just like make up a predator or not care about that at all? Like if you're calling them clout chasers, it's like, okay. The videos of the interactions that follow often include a heated exchange. The predator catchers often do their own interrogations, which sometimes spiral into arguments and threats. Yeah, even if they're not making it clear who's doing the threats, the predator or not. I want you to be honest. Admit that you came here to meet a child. Dustin, an MMA fighter who also posts predator catching videos on YouTube. Dustin Lampros? He's an MMA fighter? I don't know who that is. Said while confronting a man at a store in a recent video, "You're really pissing me off," Lampros said as the man responded with denials. Subjects to the decoy operation sometimes say they knew they were being set up or claim they didn't believe the person they were talking to was really a child. When proper remorse is not forthcoming, they are commonly threatened with a call to their wife or employer. If the alleged predators make a run for it, the predator catchers may follow them to their homes. The encounters sometimes end in arrest, but other times police will just take a statement and say they'll investigate further without taking anyone to custody. Bloom takes a different tact. When he talks with his subjects, he tries to keep a calm tone and tell them what they want to hear to get them talking and to admit more on camera, he said. Those who take a more confrontational, aggressive approach with their targets are going to get hurt, they're going to get shot. teeniest, I don't know what the word is, teeniest criminal cases, depending on state law, some type of child solicitation charge may result from the civilian sting operations, or police may uncover additional evidence of online child sex crimes. But a growing number of law enforcement agencies and prosecutors are warning against such improvised investigations. They say, amount to cyber vigilantism. It's like I can predict what a mainstream article will do. We'll talk about predator catchers. They're going to say the police discourage it. They're going to say they're there for clout, and they're going to call them vigilantes. That's the playbook. Like, you could do that with ChatGPT and write this article. Hoffman. Okay, so we're going to hear from the expert Eric Hoffman, who, just because he's a whiny baby, doesn't take criminal cases and will let a child predator go, said evidence collected by predator catcher groups won't hold up in court. And he won't buckle to pressure to prosecute such cases. Yeah, because they won't hold up in court because you're sitting on your ass and not doing anything. One group operates out of Muncie, part of his jurisdiction, but Hoffman said there have been no recent cases because the group knows his stance. I have no problem getting permits off the streets. Yeah, that's true. Hoffman said, but it just has to be done in the appropriate legal and ethical and safe way. How predator-catcher encounter can backfire. I wouldn't be surprised. It's so generic. Like, isn't it? Like, it's the same thing every time. They'll be like, but these people are really just in it for the clout. Like, how do they know that? Like, how do they think that? Like, when you if you wanted like internet, whatever, you could just do so many stupid things online. You could prank people and fake pranks. You could fake pranks, and I would guarantee your numbers would be way better than any kind of predator catch put out. Like, stupid shit goes viral. How a predator catcher encounter can backfire. Experts worry predator catcher operations put public safety at risk and can jeopardize getting a conviction in court, leading to potential predators walking free. In Hartford City, Indiana, police said an altercation turns violent and had to be broken up by an officer last month. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, a confrontation inside a Target ended with a shot fired. Well, I think they might. I'm not sure who they're referring to. In an infamous case that contributed to the cancellation of NBC Dateline series, the subject of a sting operation took his own life. Yeah, I think that was a DA. The assistant DA. In some cases, law enforcement already had a suspect on the radar, but intervention by a predator catcher group prompted the suspect to delete evidence of their crimes, thwarting a legitimate investigation, Hoffman said. So, like, here's the thing. If meeting a kid, what you believe to be a kid, online, and, like, clear evidence of that isn't prosecutable, that is an issue with the laws. And clearly, if it already, it's like, it's either legislative, or let's say it even is against the law and there is a case, and the DA just sits on their ass and just says, I'm just not going to do it because I'm a whiny baby. You can't blame the predator catchers for it. You have to blame Eric Hoffman for it, for being a whiny baby. I think we got to change, I got to change my audio avatar. Oh, it went away. Never mind. I thought I had my, my audio avatar of, that look like Patrick Star. Never mind then. In some jurisdictions, a suspect's conduct is only illegal if they are talking to an actual child or law enforcement. Posing as a child, self-proclaimed predator catchers don't count. So that's a problem. Because, like, are we waiting for it to be a real kid? That's, like, the issue, like, if people are going to do, like, legitimate journalism, be like, oh shit, so like how the laws are written, it's like they're waiting for an actual child. But here's the thing, how the crux of the legal system, how it works, is it's called a mens rea. It's based on criminal intent. So if it's based on criminal intent, which is how any kind of sting operation even happens, how would it matter if it's if it's real or not? When the crux of how our system works is on criminal intent. Because even if someone did the crime, they question like, okay, why did that person do the crime? Did they do it because they're mentally ill? Did they do it because it's, it's all based on criminal intent? So you mean to tell me it has to be a real kid, but the crux of how the legal system works, like the core of the legal system, is based on criminal intent. So they should be like, wow, we need to change these laws. It flies in the face of how the legal system works. But instead, they're saying, I don't know, bro. They think we're idiots. They really do. They think the USA Today, they think the USA is a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. They do. In some jurisdictions, a suspect's conduct is only legal if they're talking to an actual child, It doesn't count. Okay. So before it's a real kid, it doesn't count. Mary Gra-Leary, a former prosecutor and senior associate dean of the Catholic University Law School, said legal statutes have elements that have to be proven in court, which citizens with no training may not know. Wow, that's like crazy investigative journalism. So if someone without training may not know something, wow, like that's like saying nothing by saying nothing. Like all investigations, they have to be done very professionally and correctly. Oh wow, it's supposed to unprofessionally and incorrectly. So there can be issues about preservation of evidence. There can be issues about potential entrapment. In Oregon County, California, District Attorney Todd Splitzer has made it clear to law enforcement that he will not bring charges against any suspect caught in a predator-catcher trap unless police can conduct their own investigation without relying on evidence collected by citizens. So again, just because, like, it seems to me like the only reason these things aren't going through isn't because predator catchers are in it for fame. It's because maybe people are into their egos, like whether it's like that district attorney, and they're just being whiny babies and they're not doing their job. So why are we not talking about the district attorneys being whiny babies and not doing their job? That's a real story. Cyber vigilantes, even when well-intentioned, lack the training necessary to properly and safely investigate these cases. Splitzer wrote. In Orange County district attorneys, and they always have to get the worst DAs you can imagine, the most stupidest DAs, the most laziest DAs you could possibly find to comment. You're not going to hear from like a real DA that actually gives a shit about taking pedophiles off the street. You're not going to hear that in this article. The Orange County District Attorney's Office does not condone or endorse this behavior and encourages anyone who believes criminal activity has taken place to report it to law enforcement and avoid direct confrontation. Yo, I would say in every single one of those, do a catch. Show that's not going to discourage you. An uneven response from law enforcement. Bloom thinks it's a mistake for prosecutors to blanketly refuse to take on cases reported by predator catchers, but he understands why some DAs have concerns about the evidence collected by groups who aggressively confront subjects and seem most interested in streaming dramatic videos. I could see that. I mean, that sounds a little more reasonable. Because it's literally like saying just this kind of case, like without any if they're gonna claim they're serious people, then it should matter the nuances and complexities of the specific case and not like making a generalized stance. I mean, like if like they're talking about like all this like interpretation of evidence and all these like technical things, but they're not like some DAs are just gonna be like, it's this kind of situation, so I'm not gonna fucks with it. That's stupid. They're gonna ruin it for us in those areas because they're acting ridiculous, he said. Oh, actually, I think Bloom might be a predator catcher. They're trying to do too much and do that for the views. So in some parts of the country, arrests and convictions in cases initiated by predator catchers have been racking up. Predator Catchers Incorporated boasts on its website of 150 arrests and 61 convictions based on its investigations. In Albany, Oregon, police arrested 26 people in March and April after reports from a California-based predator catcher, according to Public Information Officer Lauren Hawkins. She said the local prosecutor filed charges in all the cases, and at least a couple have already led to guilty pleas. Personally, I'm not a fan of the methods here, but the intent is good, Albany chief said. Predator catchers can't protect all kids. Predator catcher efforts can't fix one tragic reality. Most abusers of children are not strangers on the internet, but rather already part of the children's lives. Bloom said he's helped expose some subjects why we're also abusing their own family members. Many predator catchers' efforts focus on the most sensational kind of child sexual abuse, so-called stranger danger, says Ryan Shields, a criminology professor at the University of Massachusetts Lowell and an expert on child sexual abuse prevention. Even so, the problem of the exploitation of children online is real. Shields said parents and guardians are the first line of defense. Keeping kids safe online includes fostering an open dialogue at home, having ongoing conversations about how to use the internet online. I'm talking too fast. I'm talking faster than I can think. About how to use the internet, establishing family rules and expectations about internet use, and knowing what to do if kids see something that makes them uncomfortable. Talking to kids about what to do if someone online asks them for pictures or personal information, and what to do if this happens to a friend. Discussing whether monitoring children's social media use is a right choice for your family. Don't scare kids about being online, Field said. Give them the tools to navigate it while offering support. I said, I kind of went as far as like saying, just make sure they can go to you. Make them know, like, if an adult is doing something wrong, make sure that they'll feel they're not going to get in trouble, but should know that they shouldn't just be talking to strangers online. And if someone is talking to you them inappropriately and they're making them uncomfortable, like, make them feel they can go to the parents. We're almost over to the article, by the way. One of our shared values is that we want to keep kids safe, he said. We really need to think big in terms of solutions and not focus on things that are unlikely to really move the needle. So yeah. Yes, I know you guys thought of that, but just watch our governments call out Zuckerberg on their own research, saying like 3 out of 10, 13 and younger, haven't sent nudes from adults online. Cops wear body cams so we can see their process, and it's documented, no different than catchers. Yeah. I haven't actually seen that channel yet. The super sad thing is if a DA's child got hurt or groomed by a pred, that pred would be dealt with to the full extent of the law. Again, here's the thing. It's like, we're preventing it from being a real kid. Because as far as the predator knew, it was a real kid. So, like, they're literally saying, wait until it's an actual... That's like saying, let's not have fire drills. And let's wait till the actual fire. And fire drills are not effective. I don't know. It's just like this idea. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. And here's the thing. I mean, in Massachusetts, the mandatory maximum is 5 years for child enticement. Yeah, a child has to go through hell for someone to be held accountable. That's really true. It's like, I would think if, like, here's the crazy thing. It's like, if it's like, you mean to tell me if you like go on a dating app, meet what you believe is a kid, talk sexual, and meet up with them, that you're basically gonna get like a slap on the wrist at best, or if it's, you know, but if you're like, if you're caught by like a and it just doesn't happen to be a real kid, and you're like confronted about this, and the DA doesn't like it because they're being a whiny baby, then you're probably not gonna face any punishment at all. And then all the social media companies will probably get their video taken down. That's just something about society. Like, in my opinion, that's fucked up. Teachers are handling LE, the most horrific criminals. On a silver platter. Yeah, so it's like, we'll literally give you the case and like be very transparent about like being a witness and everything, and like some places, like sometimes it's even police stations. That's the issue. It's not even the DA. So it's like there's so many hoops to go through. It's like, all right, we'll document it, put it online, and then whether social media will keep it on, that's another thing. So, and then we'll have to like take out certain words and like make it kind of tricky for you to even know who it is. And then some police stations don't even work with you. And then if the police station does work with you and the DA doesn't, then yeah, that's like another hoop. But then let's say the police work with you and the DA work with you, and then the laws just suck. Then they're probably gonna get at best a slap in the wrist, and you're screwed. So it's just like, I think that's just a problem. Like, I think the real story here is there's a huge problem with society and its laws and its handling of this issue, rather than the predator catchers. The predator catchers are the messenger. They're the reporter. Like, we are just showing someone what they did. We're really just telling you what they did. Yeah, and thankfully it's not a real kid. I mean, like, you want it to be a real kid? You want a real kid to get hurt? Do you want a real kid to do predator catchers? And I guess that's the answer. Isn't that the answer? It's like, well, like maybe a 14-year-old watching that could be like, hey, well, these adults, posing as 14-year-olds aren't going to be able to get the case because it's not a real kid. Maybe I should do it. That would be the takeaway. Because like, I guess according to that, it would work. So make sure you're an actual 14-year-old, I guess, and then you'll actually get your case prosecuted. That's literally what that means. So imagine that, like if that's really what they're saying is true, then a 14-year-old predator catcher, an actual kid predator catcher, that would actually hold up in court. That would be actually that would actually be better, because then they couldn't say that. That's crazy. So y'all want kids catching the predators? Like, what are you talking about? Like, if you're gonna make the real kid argument, then a real kid predator catcher would be the answer, and that's ridiculous, because a kid shouldn't be put in that situation. You're the witness of a crime with evidence. Ignoring that should be a crime. I think so too. At the very minimum, we gotta like with the people, like, honestly, this country is just done. Like, the presidential election, that's just a show. It doesn't matter. Like, what we really should be thinking about is these elections. And I'm gonna try to make that the point of my website. To rent out really bad DAs. I'll call it the whiny baby segment. Because like nothing other than DAs being whiny babies is why these cases don't go through. there's pedophiles in high places in this world. I believe that contributes to the normalization of it. Yeah, I agree. Well, shit. It's been about 2 hours on stream. Definitely thank you guys for sticking around. You know, kind of engaging on some real topics. Hopefully, there's a lot more like I don't even know what the word is. My brain's like drained from that article. I think the word substantive. Then a lot of the panels going on. But yeah. Oh shit! So like Reddit and Ray's coming back in, so it's like, yeah. So now we can't in the live. We're gonna be in an infinite empty cap loop of always going live. So then you might go live. Yeah, I mean, as far as like MVCap, I mean, I can't say like how far it'll go or whatever it is, but really, I just kind of like my only dream is like for it to just be something that's viable. I can do, I can survive, and then kind of like not through donations, but just through like very modestly monetizing it. Like locals is only $2 a month. That's monthly, and then yearly, it's like it equates to being $1.50. So I'm like going like really small on that, you know, and I just kind of want to make it so I can just continue to do this and expand it to where I can reinvest into it and catch predators at a higher scale, and that's really what I hope to accomplish. If USA ever normalizes bestiality like in Canada, as the kids will be next. So is that really going on? I take my knowledge test tomorrow. I'm burning a piece of steak in the fireplace as an offering for Ryan for his blessing tomorrow. What do you mean? Is that like a driving, like a knowledge test? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. What in the hell? What in the hell? In this episode of What in the Hell? I don't know. What's Canada doing, bro? Because I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of getting weird where it's like a lot of like the, I mean, I would actually say like I'm like a kind of like a liberal person, like people that are just like living their lives and not doing harm, like I'm okay with, but it's like not when people are trying to like really change the goalpost and like move the goalpost in the name of like in the name of progressivism or things like that. It's kind of weird. It's not. It's turning into something that I think kills the entire motive. I mean, I don't even know how to say this, but like even gay pride parades, like I haven't like if they were like in a modest way, I would have no problem with it. Like literally no problem. Like if it's just talking about like legislation or something like kind of like like celebrating like Rosa Parks that sat that didn't move the seat for a wait, right? That's something that's like historic or this or that, like approving gay marriage or things like that, like celebrating history. I have no issue with that. But I've been hearing things like people doing inappropriate things in public or whatever. I'm against inappropriateness. I'm against public indecency, like around kids. Yeah, I don't really have like a receipt in front of me for that though. But yeah, I mean, and it would have nothing to do with the sexuality. It has to do with like nothing other than appropriateness. So it's like I would think if like heterosexual, like whatever it is, like they're being inappropriate with a like in front of a kid in public, that should be like shamed. Let's talk about real shit. I'm grilling 3 racks of baby rack ribs, corn on the cob, and potato salad. Yes, not even that, because I would actually say I'm a liberal, like straight up. I always have been. Like if it's like if it goes as far as disrespecting people's rights, I have no issue with that. I have absolutely no issue with that. And there's no reason that should be strawman that somehow me taking issue with inappropriateness, Republican decency somehow means that I'm against any kind of movement, but people just living their lives. Absolutely not. So I'm a liberal saying this. Like, but yeah, I mean, I'm against like inappropriateness. That's really it. It's like people with their fake trope of gang members hate chomos, yet the Mexican cartels are trafficking kids. They're all chomos. Oh, I don't know. I know nothing about gang stuff. Nice, everyone's invited. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know anything about that song. But yeah, I don't know. Some people just need to get real though about stuff. It's just like I don't know. I mean, what kind of society is that? Like, if it's just like descending into degeneracy and like again, it has nothing to do with like differences. It has to do with inappropriateness, inappropriateness, and inappropriateness alone. Um, not really. I'm gonna kind of be going solo on a lot of my catches. I kind of think it's just better. That's like just for me to do that. We don't have a public sex offender registry either. They protect them here. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably even take this video down though. It's not like I might leave it up for a little bit, but like, I mean, these kind of labs where I'm just talking, it doesn't really mean anything. So I don't know. Oh no, I gotta kind of like I gotta make that an event for upload. I mean that's about an hour. That's about like an hour video. So whatever I do, it'll be probably uploaded. I'm gonna try to like upload it like the next couple days, I guess, something like that. But I gotta kind of like sit down and upload and everything. But I am gonna put up the catch though. I'll put the catch there. Yeah, actually, I think I'll leave this up. I could leave this one up. Whatever people want. Yeah, nothing really more to address. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep decoying. Try to get this person on the hook. Like if I get them on Snap, I would consider that on the hook. And if I can catch them, that would be great. I'm gonna try to get him to Uber here. He doesn't drive. But yeah, that's pretty much my plan. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end this live. Hell no, I will not be there. We should take the appropriate action and sleep through that live, or go live when that other live is going on. Or what live, rather. Is Reddit going live? I'm trying to provoke another live. Oh, okay. God damn it. Someone has to go live. Oh, yeah, bro. I heard Cam was, like, singing at, like, a high school talent show or something like that. I don't know what it was, but he was, like, uploading that. Bro was running out. It was doing, like, MLB gaming numbers. Yeah. I encourage everyone to, just kind of... I don't know. I would go live. I would do like a. I would have someone should go live while that's going on. But yeah, that's kind of about it. But just I don't know. Just in general, the panels, like I think they should just be more productive. Like there should be like even if you're gonna argue about something, it should be of substance. It should be about something. It's like if you're gonna argue, it should be about something. That's pretty much all I would say. I don't know. That's my theory. And then you're hyping up the kidnap and catch. This will be where MVCap gets kidnapped. Yeah, Nunya's got to go live then. That's definitely it's scheduled for next week. Well, still. No, I know. Yo, I gotta get up, yo. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. Have a great Father's Day. Yeah, Father, let them know how much you appreciate them. And yeah,